take control of our moments, able to take control of our mind, able to not just chase every thought that come through. It's the same thing Monday through Friday. You going through the exact same stresses Monday through Friday. You had a long night. You had to wake up early. You got to get the kids dressed, or you got to go to school. Whatever it is, it's the same thing, and you still stressed about it. It's the same thing going on. What you still stressed about it for? It's the same thing. You get what I'm saying? All right, y'all. I want to welcome y'all to the Mind Peace Woke podcast. This is your boy Justin, and I appreciate y'all for being with me today. You feel me? I wanted to dive into why I decided to start this podcast. Why I decided to start this podcast. I always wanted to do a podcast. I really didn't know what I wanted the podcast to be about. And even now I'm still kind of finding myself in the podcast space. You feel me? Or just to speaking by myself to a camera phase. You feel me? So I'm still trying to find myself up in this space. But I feel like we all have a voice. And it's pretty important that we find our voice. You feel me? So that's the reason why I really wanted to start this podcast. Not only that, I think I watch a lot of podcasts, so I think podcasts are pretty influential, right? So I think you can learn a lot of different stuff from podcasts, diving into other people's lives, diving into other people's story, dive into the message that other people deliver can sometimes really help somebody out. You feel me? So that's what I'm here to do. Hopefully you get out of this podcast what I was able to get out of life at this point. You feel me? And that's peace. Hopefully you can look into yourself within this podcast and ask the important questions and hopefully find some type of peace within that. You feel me? But Mind Peace Woke, we out here. Your boy Justin. It's the Mind Peace Woke podcast. For real. But all right, y'all. What we gonna get into today? Oh, I got a question. Are you just accepting every thought that comes to your head? Y'all know how we be having like just thoughts, you feel me? Just crazy thoughts all the time. Sometimes not even really crazy, not really just dramatic. Just thoughts that we have coming through our head all the time. You feel me? Just like I don't feel like going to the gym today, or I don't feel like going to work today, or such and such better not get on my nerves today at work, or I hope ain't nobody in my spot when I pull up. Just all types of different thoughts. You get what I'm saying? That we create in our head. And when I say, are we just accepting every thought? That means when you think like a thought that pretty much you just made up, like it's coming from the future or the past, like you just made it up. You get what I'm saying? We can dive into those thoughts. We can dive really deep into those thoughts. You feel me? And they can take us down a path that can be extremely negative. Like, for instance, if you about to pull up to work and you always park in a certain area, you feel me? And you think in your head before you even go to work, man, I hope they're not in my spot. You feel me? Man, I hope they're not in my spot. And they end up being in your spot. You feel me? Then what? You're going to blow up about it because you was already thinking something negative about it. You feel me? Then it happened to come true. Probably because you manifested it. But, man, when we dive into those different thoughts, you feel me? It can go sour for us. You feel me? So, don't just accept every thought. Ain't no reason to just accept every thought that's delivered to you. You feel me? Ain't no reason to just accept every thought, because when you just super think about stuff, when you just say, when you think about something, 9 times out of 10 it's gonna happen. You feel me? Because you just attracted it. You just attracting it because you keep thinking about it. You keep thinking about it. You keep thinking about it. Whatever it is, you think you're not attracting it, but you keep thinking about it. You hoping that they not in your spot, so they happen to be in your spot because you attracted it because you kept thinking about it. You hope that they wasn't gonna say something to you when you got there today, but they did because you kept thinking about it. You hope that your day was gonna be good, but it turned out not to be good because you kept thinking about it. You get what I'm saying? Like, just get rid of all that, all them thoughts about how you think the day should go, but how you think you should have done such and such in the past. How you get what I'm saying? Just let it go. You feel me? That's called living in the now. Living in what's happening right now. Right now. Not yesterday, not the past, any of that. And no point of that. And no point in that. I do dwell on my past sometimes, meaning look into it just to know what I'm going to do better tomorrow. You feel me? Just to look into it to know what I'm going to do better tomorrow, all while being at peace on what happened with yesterday. You get what I'm saying? So stop just letting every thought that you attract just take control of your life, because they don't have to. They don't have to. They can just pass by. Just pass by. They can just. You don't gotta, like, they pass by and you chasing them. You don't gotta chase every thought that come to you. You don't gotta chase every thought. They can just pass by. They can literally just pass by. You don't gotta chase everyone that come by. You get what I'm saying? That's like chasing every bad girl that you see. Come on, man. Let her. She can walk. Just pass by. You get what I'm saying? Just let them pass by. Try to think about the things that you actually want so you can attract the things in your life that you actually want. For some reason, this right here is so difficult for people to actually think about the things that we actually want, so we can actually attract the things that we actually want. Most of us wake up every morning and think about how I didn't sleep good. That's the first thought. Like, that's already a negative thought. You didn't sleep good. You're tired. You don't feel like getting up. You don't. All those negative thoughts when you first wake up. You get what I'm saying? Some of us got to get our kids and everything dressed for school and da-da-da. So in the morning time, it's just like a super stressful moment. You get what I'm saying? If we're not able to take control of our moments, able to take control of our mind, able to not just chase every thought that comes through. It's the same thing Monday through Friday. You're going through the exact same stresses. Monday through Friday, you had a long night. You had to wake up early. You got to get the kids dressed, or you got to go to school, whatever it is. It's the same thing, and you still stressed about it. It's the same thing going on. What you still stressed about it for? It's the same thing. You get what I'm saying? We got to be able to look into ourselves, look into the things that we're literally causing for ourselves. We got to look into ourselves to look into the things that we're causing for ourselves so we can try to stop it. Because if we don't try to stop it, that it's continuing. It's continuing. It's still going on. It's still going on. You living that same life unconsciously wondering why my life isn't getting any better. Probably because you living that same life unconsciously. Choose different thoughts. Choose different thoughts so your body can start choosing different patterns. So you can start doing different stuff. So you can start moving differently. You get what I'm saying? It's going to all start with you choosing different thoughts. It's going to all start with you choosing different thoughts. Stop letting your thoughts choose to just, you can't let your thoughts just take over your life. You can't let your thoughts just take over your life. You get what I'm saying? We got to start taking control of our own thoughts. We got to start taking control of our own thoughts so we can start taking control of our own mornings, of our own evenings, of our own nights, of our own days, of our own months, of our own years. We got to start taking control of our own life. And that's going to start with taking control of your own thoughts, taking control of your own mind, taking control of your own mind. Get what I'm saying? Whatever that's going to take. Whatever that's going to take. If you in the funk on Monday, you got to do something on Tuesday a little bit different in the morning time to make sure you're not in that same funk. Don't just do the same thing. Because if you're doing the same thing, that's called insanity, ain't it? You're just repeating the same thing. You're expecting a different result. You're expecting your life to get better, but you're doing the exact same thing. You're expecting your life to get better, but you're thinking the exact same thoughts. How your life going to get better? You got to get better for your life to get better. That's just the way it go. That's just the way. And I'm talking about really better. I'm talking about your life actually getting better. Not just you got more money. That's going to definitely help. Don't get it twisted. That's going to help. But I'm talking about your life actually getting better. Like you looking in the mirror, you actually being okay with yourself. You looking in the mirror, you actually being at peace with who you are, who you see. That's going to all start with how you think. That's going to all start with them thoughts that's running through your head continuously that you don't know how to stop, that you don't know how to slow down. It's going to start with those. It's going to start right at the top. Right at the top. Right at the top. Once you take control of the top, it's going to trickle down. It's going to trickle down. You're going to start taking control of your body. All right? Once you start taking control of your mind, you're going to start taking control of your body. But it's going to all start with them thoughts. Your belief system. Your belief system. If you feel like you even worthy. If you feel like you even worthy of a better tomorrow. It's going to all start with that. Because if you don't feel like you're worthy of a better tomorrow, then none of this even matters. Continue to live the exact same life on repeat. Because it's literally on repeat. On repeat. All the way into death. On repeat. Because you're not changing your thoughts. You're getting older, but you're not really getting older. You're not actually maturing because you're not changing your thoughts. You're not able to actually look into yourself and change your thoughts. You're not actually able to study yourself and change your thoughts. We all got to be able to study ourselves. We all got to be able to look into our faults. We all got to be able to look into ourselves. You feel me? That's what it is. Mind, peace, woke. We all got to be able to. It starts with the mind. That's why it's mind, peace, woke. It's all gonna start with your mind. You feel me? And once you're able to take control of that, like really take control of that, you'll be able to take control of anything in your life. Once you're able to take control of your mind and all them repeat thoughts, literally repeat thoughts that you just keep on having, then you'll be able to take control of everything else. And being able to take control of all that brings you peace. And then you have awakened. And then you have woke up. All right? Inner peace. Inner peace. Inner peace is going to start with how we look at ourselves, how we look at the world. How we control our mind. I appreciate y'all. This right here is another episode of the Mind Peace Woke podcast. For real. Take control of your mind, y'all. Control your mind, control your life. It's about you. It's about you and how you feel about everything. You feel me? If you feel like everything is a disaster, that's probably why your life is a disaster. That's probably why your life is a disaster. I'm talking about your inner feelings, not what you tell the world, not what you tell everybody else when they ask you. I'm talking about how you truly feel. You feel like shit is hell. That's probably why your life is hell. So think about how you truly feel. How you truly feel. You feel me? And if something's wrong about how you truly feel, how your spirit truly feels, then try to change it. You got to try to get into this realm of changing it. You feel me? Because if you ain't going to try to change it, then you just living your life, like I said, on repeat. On repeat. You feel me? But hey, y'all, I'm out. This your boy Justin. Follow me on Instagram, Mind Peace Woke, all one word. Yeah, check out my clothing brand, Mind Peace Woke. Oh, my website is mpwcollection.com. You feel me? All the links is on my Instagram. I appreciate y'all for real. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And this is another episode, Mind Peace Woke podcast. I'm gonna keep dropping. I'm gonna keep coming with it, and then hopefully I'm just gonna keep dropping this knowledge on y'all. Hopefully I get some guests or something soon. You feel me? But if not, it's gonna be me, and we're gonna keep it going. You feel me? I'm gonna keep it going. Hopefully y'all learn something from this podcast though. You feel me? Because that's what it's about. If y'all got any questions, anything, you feel me? Holla at me. Inbox me on Instagram. Holla at me for real. Because if I can try to help, I'm trying to help. You feel me? Some people's life can be changed by some words. My life was changed by some words. You feel me? So if I can deliver those words, hopefully you hear those words from me in this podcast. You feel me? But if I can deliver these words and hopefully wake somebody up, you feel me? Have somebody study themselves, look within themselves, then I'm trying to do that. You feel me? I'm trying to do that. And hopefully once you learn something, you pass it on too. You feel me? But let me tell y'all, your best teacher is within. So never stop listening to yourself. It's your boy Justin, Mind Peace Woke podcast, and I am out of here.